Hello once again YouTube, Chris and I bringing you some Minecraft action. Last time I showed you this server, we were playing on an old map, and basically I was hired to make a new one because the old one got corrupted, and I'm going to be showing you around some of the awesome shit that we have on this server. Um, you know, I am an admin on this server now. I'm no longer just like, some dude playing on it. Give me a second while I get orientated. Okay, so quickly, I'm just going to show you around, the entire server, show off some of the awesome stuff that these people have made. It's only been openly public for like 2 days, and already a whole lot of stuff has gotten done. So here's a spawn. Obviously, you spawn right where I was standing, and read the rules, check out the place. Currently, there are only 3 kingdoms, which is, you know, what we had before, besides the Freelanders, of course, which you may remember was Jamsy Boy's entire city type of thing. But regardless, we still have 3 kingdoms, dwarves, elves, and humans. In the future, we will be getting boats to, transport them to their respective port towns, and that's how people will get off the spawn. But for now, we're just teleporting them to the port towns. Um, and spawn's not too bad. There's not supposed to be people living here and stuff. There's only, like a few buildings, some stalls for some reason, like the smallest lighthouse in existence and some massive manor house, which isn't even finished. To be completely honest, nothing here is finished really. And yeah, not sure what that's all about. Um, as for the map, like I said, I custom made it myself for the server. Uh, it includes custom trees. Um, and I kind of made sure that these trees were awesome, and they worked well with each of the areas that they were in. And oh my god, there's a fire. I put it out. Freaking skills. Not really. But yeah, all of this is custom made world painter map. Took me like almost a full week to do. I did it all during Christmas vacation, and as I show you around, we'll be seeing some of the awesome places it has. One thing about the map is it is lowered ocean height. Currently, I'm at level 36, and this is the ocean. Normally, ocean is at 64, which is all the way up here. So normally the ocean would be this high, but in order to make some more epic landscapes, I lowered the ocean, and this also discourages random mines from popping up in the middle of like, anywhere. I don't want people mining on this server, just like in the middle of anywhere. And since I made the map and since I'm an admin, I can kind of actually regulate that, which is kind of nice. Um, so now I'm gonna go teleport to the human. No, I'm gonna teleport to the elf port. Oh, okay. Let's just, spawn me underneath the dock. That's cool. So here's the elf port. Most of the port cities aren't really inhabited yet. Lots of shop space and home space has been marked and stuff, and a lot of scenery has been added. Some of the best builders on the server are elves because they can just make this tree was all custom made, hand built, and whoever made it is fantastic. I'm pretty sure it was either Taylor Rose or Dynamix or Datamix. Dea. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but she was pretty good at building trees when we did the test map for builders applications. But yeah, this is the elf port. It borders on a jungle. Uh, And this is how we'll get ships in here once we get the ship plug in, if we ever use that. It's got a dry dock. In fact, I think it's the only port with a dry dock, which right now makes it the most realistic friggin' port on the map. What's up with this? Is that supposed to be here? I'm gonna go fix this real quick. So, yeah, it's pretty nice. It's actually 2 out of 3 of the only ports that are really finished, because at the moment you're not supposed to like just get a house, even though that's what the dwarves are doing. You're supposed to build it yourself, and well, the elves are the only other city to. The elves are actually the only port city that kind of only built the necessities. There's a lot of space left for people to buy and build their own plots of land, which which is really nice. I like that, but it doesn't work too well for the dwarves, and that's why we have to regulate it more strictly. And you'll see that later on when we get to the dwarven uh, capital. But for now, we're gonna go to the elf capital. The elfin, oh, misspelled it. The elven capital is situated at the base of a waterfall and along a river. They have a big ass boat here. I don't know what that's all about. They should probably move this. Somebody I know built this actually, and yeah, it needs to get removed. But yeah, look at this. Not bad. Oh wow, they got more of the walls built. That's cool. Last time I was here, they didn't have any walls. These walls are, oh my god, these are crazy. Those are super thick. Oh, they're not even finished. Okay, I thought they were done. This section's finished. This is not too bad. I like this. Very woody. Before the elves, you may have known, I don't know if I showed you this, but they were in a big ass tree. Um, we kind of skipped that idea because it's just too generic. I mean, it's cliche for elves. I mean, they still have their tree homes and stuff, which for some reason are on fire. Here, let me show you one of these tree homes once I put out these flames. Don't want their place burning down. We have World Guard on, in case you don't know, so none of this stuff will burn down, but wow, look at this. It's a frickin' tree house, literally. It's kind of nice. Come up here and yeah, look. Some of the people that are, like I said, the best builders on the server are definitely the elves. I mean, the dwarven builders are nice, but if you can work with a tree and make it look fucking amazing and then turn it into a house, holy shit, you're a good builder. I can't even do that. I don't want to do that. I hate building with trees and stuff, but like I said, they're at the base of a waterfall, and this is their mountain range. It's kind of plain to me. I don't like this mountain. I might come back and touch it up with World Edit, but this is their waterfall. It's freaking huge. At the very top, they got some rocks. It's very nice. This goes right up to world height limit. They got the the Elven Palace up here. Oh my God, the whole thing is covered in fire because of lightning. That's not good. I'm not gonna bother to put this out. Their queen can take care of that. She's a admin too, so she can fly around and do it. But look at this. They got a massive lake up here. For some reason, they have a floating tree thing, which again built by one of their amazing builders. Um, I'm not gonna tell you what's in here. Spoilers. What the hell is that thing? Maybe you should go investigate some rumors, some legends. I don't know. That's how we play on the server. It's all role play. And frankly, if you're out of character and you hear about something, you're not supposed to know about it if you go back into character. So, yeah, it's all very much dependent on how deep you role play on the server. But yeah, that's the elf capital. Um, I don't think they have any other towns, but that's just a glimpse of it. And look how tall that mountain is. It's awesome. I'm gonna turn up my render distance just a little bit. I'm gonna go on to the human port now. That's not how you spell human. Okay, so here's the human port. This was like the first thing that got built on the server when we got the build teams on. Cobra Rasta is down there. Maybe he'll see the video later because I don't think anyone knows I'm filming. They're just talking in chat without any knowledge as to what I'm doing. But here's the port town. It is, from what I understand, commanded by a guy on the server by the name of A Giant Pie. His nickname is Governor Beldor or something. I don't know. Um, Currently, his town is actually being taxed, I think. I could be wrong, but there's tax signs all over the place. Um, he's hardcore with like, trying to figure things out. Um, he's a big contributor to this. This is actually really nicely done. I like this. They got a lot of trees in here so they can chop them down because none of the custom trees that I put into the map are supposed to be chopped down because once we, cut down the tree, we never get it back. But this actually looks really good. They got big wheat fields outside. They got some farms. Got some special crops over here growing. I like this. And they even have a few buildings outside of the town, which, medieval times, that's realistic. Um, Oh my God, they have quite a number of farms. This is how we need our farms. Um, but yeah, they did a really good job. This is supposed to be all somewhat Nordic. In the future, they may be expanding, and to the south is a very large desert. Um, I'll try and provide a link to the actual map in the description of this entire place. But to the south, they have a desert, and in the future, they may have to change up building styles to suit, the desert climate. So that's interesting to note because they're one of the only people on the server that can do that, really. Dwarves can be surface dwarves and cave dwarves, but either way, they still work with a lot of stone. These guys may switch it up when they go to the desert, use sandstone. Um, by the way, uh, there's not a lot of. You only get one teleport when you join the server, and the rest of it is walking. So the human capital, if I'm correct, is that's incorrect. That's not where the human capital is. The human capital is more that way, and it's about a kilometer and a half away of walking in Minecraft. That's about at least 5 minutes. Um, if you have to traverse terrain, it's going to take you even longer. So that's pretty awesome, pretty interesting. I'm actually going to teleport to the human capital now. And here we are. Now, before, I know I haven't shown you all of the stuff the way it was on the old map, but before it was a lot larger than this, and currently there isn't as much done. But here's the new human capital. It's very Nordic style inspired, I guess. I don't know. Down here is the most developed part, and it looks really nice for a city. I like it. Feels like a city. Feels busy. It's pretty awesome. It's a lot more planned. There's street names, King's Hall Market, Slavgorod Street. What the hell is that? God, that's ridiculous, but it's kind of awesome. Um, oh my God, some free stuff? Oh, I guess not. But yeah, regardless, this is a nice city. It's a lot better than it was before, in my opinion. It was pretty disorganized. They had a lot of awesome stuff. They had a really cool sewer system, but this just beats it completely. Hopefully, after maybe a week or two, this server will be like, up to the level it was before. A lot of players have been whitelisted recently. We have over 1,000 players on the forums, and if 90% of them are still like playing on this server, then that's about 900 people playing on this server. Not all at once, but over time. So now I'm gonna teleport to, oh, keep misspelling it, the Dwarven port, which, sorry to disappoint you, is the least awesome port so far. That's just because we actually followed the rules and we weren't building anything here. So here's the Dwarven port. Got some nice towers over here. That's frankly the only nice architecture here, in my opinion. Is those nice towers. Got some warehouses that Pro Awesome built. He's the lord of another city, and this is a massive lighthouse in construction. But once in construction, we won't be working on it until like later, because nobody's supposed to be in the port city. Regardless, I'm going to come over here and show you a tunnel entrance that goes through an entire mountain, and it's awesome. This was designed by a guy by the name of Huai5, no, Huai7. It's spelled Huaivii. Um, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that. I think he's German. But look at this. This is a dwarven tunnel entrance. This goes through the entire mountain. It's very, very long. It's pretty sweet. So yeah, there's that. From the port city, it's about a 3 to 4 kilometer hike to the dwarf capital. That's how far it is. Isn't that ridiculous? I think it's kind of awesome. Um, from here, the human capital is 3 kilometers. Uh, what else is there? The elf port is at least 4 kilometers away. Wow. So let me warp to dwarf capital, and I'll show you the amazing, amazing dwarf capital that we have. so much more impressive than the dwarf city that I showed you in my previous vids of this server. Hopefully the terrain loads in. All this stuff outside is for, tradesmen. Sorry if it's not loading quickly, but, we got an inn for people that are coming to trade. The dwarves on this server are very privy to outsiders. They don't trust them. I'm not sure if privy is the right word. I could be wrong. But they don't like them. So they keep outsiders outside of the city, and only dwarves are allowed past these walls. Got some farms in here, not bad. This is a decent sized farm. Got a pasture over here for some animals. Here's our new flag. Before the flag was black and green. Now it's kind of in the shape of a dwarf with gold and orange colored stuff. I don't know. It's pretty cool. Um, it's not that I don't like it. It's just it looks like the dwarf has cheese on his beard. Um, so here is the great dwarven entrance to the capital city. And I think so far it is like the most like amazing thing on the server. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of think we went over the top with it, but it's so worth it because this is amazingly awesome. Um, and yeah, Hen that Huai 7 guy I told you about earlier also built this, or at least the top half. I built the lower part. 90% of the inside of the city I designed, but I can't say that I take credit for building it all. Um, but oh, okay. I guess Minecraft just wanted to reload all my chunks. Thanks. Um, Coming up here, you can see this massive staircase, and it is massive. It is scary massive. And if you look down, it is very dark. You probably can't. You probably can see stuff just because Sorry about that. Um. Oh God. Shut up. Sorry. I don't know what he was talking about. Anyway, sorry, that was Skype. If you heard that bleeping noise. Anyway, down there is like, kind of treacherous cavern deeps and there's some lava. There's not a lot of lava in the actual city, but here it is. This is the city. I'm going to turn this off. I don't know why that was still on. Here's the actual city. Look at this. Oh my God, that's amazing. It just looks awesome. Isn't it badass? It's just badass. Look at these bridges. Got a massive pillar in the middle. I'm going to get some night vision. Show you real quick. There we go. Look at this. Oh my God, that's so badass. There's layers to the city. This is the first depth that I'm on right here. This is considered the first depth of the city. Over there is the King's Hall. I'll show you that in a moment. But this is the first depth of the city. If we go lower, we enter the second depth. This is a lot more poor of a district, and it gets worse as you descend. There's a giant chasm going through the entire bottom of the cave. The entire cave was world edited out, and we need to change a lot of it. This pillar was designed by Morik Rigger, and for the most part, I designed the rest, but I had a lot of help copying these pillars and, repeating patterns and stuff. But for the most part, I designed the insides of the city. Um, and then, if you want to go down into the rift, the bottom of this rift, my bad, is what? The third depth? I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure I went up to the second depth, so this would be the third depth. And down here at the very bottom of the world is the fourth depth, and this will be like ancient crypts and stuff when we get them built, and sewers. Actually, sewers will be up there. This will be like ancient dwarven crypts and stuff. And if I can, I'm gonna try and find a way to put a dungeon in here for players. It's gonna be a really hard to get to dungeon. It's gonna have like, puzzles and stuff. I'm gonna ask if it's like, allowed to put a dungeon inside the capital city. But I think it would be kind of freaking awesome, to be completely honest, as like a starter dungeon, at least for players, because we will have dungeons spread throughout the map. Um, and yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me go check out this place over here, this throne room entrance. Uh, Ooh, one more thing I forgot. The mages. I'll show you that real quick. I'll just show you the Mage Island, because not a lot of people get to see the Mage Island. And let me tell everybody to say hi. Oh, my bad. Here's the Mage Island. Let me go over to the tower, which is this way. Um, I don't even know what I was saying before. Shit. Regardless, yeah, there's going to be dungeons on the map, and, you have to find them in a role-playing sense, but, as you do find them, you can find loot inside and stuff, fight monsters. Some of them are really hard. I tried them before, and they're ridiculous. Here's the Mage Tower. It's pretty fantastic. It's very, fantasy inspired. They pretty much took Sauron from Lord of the Rings and put him right here. Um, but that's okay. But I like it. It's very nice. I do believe that this tower was built by Freya and possibly Galore Orc, but Dynamix or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce her name. She's gonna have to tell me. But she designed a lot of the details on this and it looks really good. So yeah, that's it for the the entire uh server so far. There's a few things that I couldn't show you just because I don't want to give away any spoilers. Things like oh, I don't know, ancient volcanoes that potentially dangerous dragons live in. Hint, hint. I don't know. Um, you didn't hear that from me either way. Uh, you have to hear it in game if you're playing on the server. Um, so spread rumors, get on the server. Please, check out the forums. There will be links below. Get whitelisted, join us because it's freaking awesome. It's fun. The more players, the better because frankly, the more players means the more active the server will be on all the time. Somebody just linked my YouTube channel. Um, oh, by the way, I'm King of the Dwarves, so if you want to be a dwarf, I'll totally accept you because we need as many players as we can get. Dwarves are always behind, and I am King of the Dwarves. You may have noticed that when I talked in chat earlier. King Onyx Beard. Word. Mad swag. The swaggiest of them all. Anyway, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, favorite, subscribe. Leave me some feedback down below. Like the video if you liked it. Of course, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching again. Look at that. It's fantastic. I don't know what it is, but it's fantastic. It's got lava. I approve. Peace out. All of this is custom made world painter map. Took me like almost a full week to do. I did it all during Christmas vacation, and as I show you around, we'll be seeing some of the awesome places it has. One thing about the map is it is lowered ocean height. Currently I'm at level 36 and this is the ocean. Normally ocean is at 64, which is all the way up here. So normally the ocean would be this high, but in order to make some more epic lands, nothing here is finished really. And yeah, not sure what that's all about. Um, as for the map, like I said, I custom made it myself for the server. It includes custom trees. Um, and I kind of made sure that these trees were awesome and they worked well with each of the areas that they were in. And oh my god, there's a fire. I put it out. Freaking skills. Not really, but yeah, to show off some of the awesome stuff that these people have made. It's only been openly public for like 2 days and already a whole lot of stuff has gotten done. So here's a spawn. Obviously, you spawn right where I was standing and, read the rules, check out the place. Currently, there are only three kingdoms, which is, you know, what we had before, besides the Freelanders, of course, which you may remember was Jamsy Boy's entire city type of thing. But regardless, we still have three kingdoms, dwarves, elves, and humans. In the future, we will be getting boats to, transport them to their respective port towns, and that's how people will get off the spawn. But for now, we're just teleporting them to the port towns. Um, and spawn's not too bad. There's not supposed to be people living here and stuff. There's only, like a few buildings, some stalls for some reason, like the smallest lighthouse in existence, and some massive manor house, which isn't even finished. To be completely honest. Hello once again, YouTube. Chris and I bringing you some Minecraft action. Last time I showed you this server, we were playing on an old map, and basically I was hired to make a new one because the old one got corrupted, and I'm going to be showing you around some of the awesome shit that we have on this server. Um, you know, I am an admin on this server now. I'm no longer just like, some dude playing on it. Give me a second while I get orientated. Okay, so quickly, I'm just going to show you around, the entire server.